Hi guys, thanks for taking part in this sort of big marketing experiment that I have with you, that I asked you to do. So I'll just cut to the chase. To help me out, I'm looking for a few changes, so I'll just show you what sort of professional looks like and what we offer. So if you put your address when you register and when you sign up, you have your own domain. So if you put, I don't know, education, it will be, your client will have address of education.ptfolder.com, and you can have your logo, and then your logo will be on the site, and it will be small logo of ptfolder next to it. And then you do your PARQ, because in ptfolder you can do your own exercises as well, and each of your clients will have to fill in the PARQ form. So if they have something, you have the tick at the bottom that the doctor agrees to it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay, so logging in. So you have the main screen, you have refer a friend, you have search for trainers, because once you're registered, clients or potential clients, because PT folder can be used by individuals, because it's for Gen Pop as well, can use it. So if they want to look for trainers and they are more sort of more of an audience that would want a trainer, then you can be found on the site. Events, you can create your own events. So if you have a workshop, if you have some sort of webinar, or if you have a live event, you can create that as well, and everyone who uses it can look for it. And then you have a create a workout on the side, add event, when you create events, mail, where you communicate with your clients, pre-made workouts done by the system, or by me, or by someone who used to work with me. And then my workouts are all the workouts that you've created, either for yourself or for your clients. Then you have my calendar, which is your calendar as a trainer. And then you have your client's calendar, okay? So, and you have a client list. So if you want to add a client, it works a little bit like old PT on the net. So you add a client, you have name, last name, email, and about the client. Then the system sends an email invitation to your client, and your client doesn't log into this window, it logs on to their domain, okay? And I'll talk about it in a second. If client stops paying you and you don't want your client to access it, you just click on the green dot and it becomes red, and your client can't access the site unless they will pay you. And let's go for create a workout, let's go for the main bit, and let's say you make a bench Monday, okay? And we have over 1,000 exercises, and we have some silly exercises, which I would think silly, like you have standing on the Bosu ball with side raises, but I figured everyone is different. Some people like silly things, and if some people only have available Bosu ball or dumbbells, they can mix those two. So we have some more serious exercises like deadlifts, but you have loads of variations of your classic exercises, okay? And how you can look for exercises is either by muscle groups, by movements, by name. You have difficulty level, you have equipment, what you have available. You have what platform, so are you doing it on the floor, or are you using resistance machine, are you using steps or mats? And you have primary plane of motion, and you have all the secondary groups of that, okay, for the search engine. So let's say you want to start, with a bench press, and you have the exercise here. You can see the video of exercise, and you can either drag it and drop it, or you can press plus button, and an exercise will be added as well. And then you set your sets, and it automatically at the bottom calculates your time of your exercise. You set your reps, you set your rest times, and your tempo if you fancy that. Then you can put your weight, and you can put it in pounds. So that's 50 pounds. That's just my sort of my heavy chest day. And then you have all the teaching points, and it does all for you. Okay, so let's say then you want to do squats. You want to just use you have back squats, and again you can just drop it, and it's here, okay? And you set all the squats, all that stuff, so that's easy. So quickly create like a workout, and you have different stuff. So you have tricep extensions and stuff, But you have, as I said, you have loads of cable machines, you have loads of resistance machines, for example. You have stuff like body blade, plenty of dumbbell stuff, plenty of kettlebell stuff. You have TRX, you even have like foam rollers, you have yoga stuff. So let's do Extended Warrior for beginners for yoga. That's the most random program on Bench Monday ever. Okay, and then you save the program to calendar. So then you decide, is it for one of your existing clients, let's say will be for me, or is it for yourself? So me would be me, but existing client would be me as well, so quite confusing. Then you can set it as a one-off, then you can set it as a weekly program and set the end date. Or if you want to do this crazy Bench Monday every week on Monday, Wednesday and Thursday, and the end date would be in 2 months, you set that as well, and that's saved. Okay, then if you go to a home screen, you see that it lights up, okay? So basically you see how many of your clients are doing a workout here. So you see Greg, and you go to Bench Monday, and you can see the training log that Greg filled in, your client, okay? And you can see how many sets were planned, how many sets were achieved, and things like that. And that sort of way you can communicate with your client, okay? So that's the program training done, and that's really quick and easy. I mean, I think I have another video that I make a whole day of programs in something like 3 minutes, okay? And clicking on your client's calendar, you can see when he has workouts. Clicking on the mail, that's all the communication you have with Greg, and clicking on you have all the training logs that you tested on all the previous programs for the client. Okay, and then when you click on the client's name, you have all the messages you exchange, all the current workouts, the old workouts and training logs, questionnaires that your client can download. You have info and goals that you can both set up. So you can edit goals. You have a goal name. You have a goal for how long. You have the end date. Then what is the nutrition plan? What is the training plan? And what is the lifestyle plan? And then you can tick if it's achieved or not. Okay, going back to client panel, you have scheduled races and events based on the icon here if your client chose any races. Okay, and let me just show you how for Bench Monday, how it's gonna look if you send it to your client. So you can have a list of exercises, you can have a list with teaching points, and you can have the full thing with pictures. So let's print that out and show you how it will look on your client's phone. So it's just a PDF, or your client can access the website and can see their video. So you have how many reps, how many sets, you have the videos of the beginning, of the middle of the exercise, and the end of it, okay? It's pretty clear. I think it's pretty straightforward. Okay, so I would welcome your comments, and drop your opinion in the comment box. Thank you. Bye.